Hey everybody, welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour journal entry for February 24th, 2026. I was hoping to get a little gap in the wind out here, but it's a wonderful, warm, unseasonably warm day, and that's in contrast to the end of last week where we were having high winds and snow and rain, and it just was kind of miserable. And so this week it's totally recovered, and we're back to the warm. Winds up a little bit today. Yesterday was perfectly calm and warm, but anyway, it's a warm wind from the southwest, and it feels great. So I'm sitting out here on the porch swing, and with Petey out here, and of course he's on the wrong side of the door and wants to go back in here in a minute. But that's the same as it ever was. Last week I got it in my head that now would be a good time to trade in our 2023 Honda HRV to try to get an electric vehicle. And I found what I think is a pretty good bargain, which is a 2025 Chevy Equinox EV from the dealership, and certified used car. And so I thought that we would go down and take a look at that and do a test drive. And so I packed up Annie, and after a couple of false starts last week, we went down there on Saturday to take a test drive in the car. And at the same time, I'd also called in to another dealer and said, we're in town. I hear you got a couple cars on the lot that we'd like to look at, a Blazer and an Equinox. And they came back to me, no, we said that we had the cars on the lot, but we really don't have the cars on the lot. And for a $500 deposit, we'll get the cars on the lot. And at that point I told them that no, that was not going to happen. So we got to the Chevy dealer, and the salesman said, unfortunately, we've lost the keys to the car that you're looking at, the 2025 car that you'd like to test drive. And so at that point, Annie went ballistic, or went into anger mode. And so the salesman took us out, and I test drove a 2026 brand new Equinox EV, which is the identical car, the identical model and everything. And it was a pretty good experience. There was a couple things that we didn't like, or especially kind of the A-pillar visibility was kind of an issue for Annie especially. Other than that, the only thing that I really didn't like about the car, and there was a lot to like about it, and I'll have to say that, is that it's not quite as much ground clearance as I would like. And of course I would love to have the all-wheel drive model rather than the two-wheel drive model. So anyway, the whole thing was essentially a bust in that we didn't get to drive the actual car that we were interested in. And Annie had a good, couple good points about that, is that, until you drive the actual car, you don't know if it's, it has accident damage, or, there was a dead body in there, the smells or anything like that. And so I was still hoping that we could maybe test drive that car. The salesman has got back in touch with us and said they had to order the keys from Chevy, and it would take a few days to get there. And so right now, the new EV is on the back burner due to having no keys. So that's what's happening on the Mesa today. cheers, everybody.